What do you do when a key leader blows it? Not just makes a mistake, but fails publicly and painfully. Do you cut them loose or call them back? I'm Chris Moore, and this is Leading 10, where we learn to lead like Jesus in our businesses, teams, and our lives. Picture this. Jesus has been arrested. He's facing trial, and Peter, one of his closest friends and boldest followers, is standing outside, but he's trying to keep a low profile. A servant girl spots him. "Hey, are you one of the disciples?" And Peter starts to panic. "I don't know him." Another person asks, then a third. Each time, Peter denies it, more forcefully each and every time. The last time, he swears. And then the rooster crows. At this exact moment, Luke 22:61 tells us, the Lord turned and looked upon Peter. Imagine that moment. Jesus, he's bruised, he's bound, he makes eye contact with Peter. No words, just a look that says, "I told you this would happen, and I still love you." Peter runs away. He's weeping bitterly. In Luke chapter 22, verse 61, and the Lord turned and looked upon Peter, and Peter remembered the word of the Lord. Leadership isn't just about celebrating success. It's about handling failure, your own and the failure of others. Here in this story, in this event, we have both. Jesus knew Peter would fail, but he never canceled him. He looked at him with grace, not in rage. He let the failure land, and it landed hard, but he didn't let it define Peter. That's the difference between worldly leadership and kingdom leadership. The world discards broken leaders. Jesus, he restores them. Think of a team member who was thriving, maybe even someone you considered a future leader, but they messed up. It was a bad decision, a missed deadline, a lapse in judgment that damaged trust, damaged your relationship. It's tempting just to cut them off, to demote them, or to freeze them out. But what if you leaned in instead? What if you had a conversation that said, yes, you failed, but this doesn't have to be the end. Let's talk about what went wrong and what restoration looks like. That's leadership, not avoiding the truth, but delivering it with love and with a path forward. Failure is one of the greatest teachers in leadership, but only if we let God use it. You see, Peter's denial, that could have been the end of Peter's story, the last time that he appeared, and that would have been quite a different lesson. Luckily for us, it wasn't, because later Jesus meets Peter on the shore after the resurrection, and he gives him a new beginning. He says, "Peter, do you love me? Well, feed my sheep." 3 denials, 3 affirmations, complete restoration. As leaders, we need to get comfortable with failure, not tolerate it or excuse it, but understand that it's part of development. People, they're going to blow it. You're going to blow it. The question is, when they do, when you do, will they find condemnation or the opportunity to grow and return stronger? Think back over the past 6 months. Has someone on your team failed you in some way? Maybe they dropped the ball on a project, it came in late, or maybe they hurt your trust. What's your posture towards them today? Is it silent judgment? Do they feel a cold distance from you? Or do they feel grace with truth? Now flip it around. Where have you failed in your leadership? Where did you let fear, pride, or fatigue get the better of you? And then how did you respond to your own failures? Today, take one of those moments, yours or someone else's, and I want you to view it through Jesus' eyes. Ask yourself, how can I respond with both honesty and grace? So reach out to someone you've been disappointed in. Set up a short conversation. Acknowledge what happened. Express your desire for restoration. Ask how you can help them grow from it. And if you've been carrying shame because it's your own failure, talk to God honestly. Sit down, write out what happened. Then write out his words to Peter. Do you love me? Feed my sheep. Do you love me? Feed my sheep. Let His grace recenter your leadership. If today's devotional helps you see failure differently, pass it along to someone who might need that same grace. Give them that grace. Because remember, failure does not disqualify you. It prepares you for the next step. If we never fail, we never grow. But we do need to keep growing and growing in the right direction, growing towards God. Thanks for tuning in to Lead in 10. Until next time, lead with humility. Remember to respond with grace and build others up after they fall. I'll see you next time.